What's up, WeldLab family? Today I'm taking you on the field with me. Y'all seem to enjoy these videos a lot. I'm always getting these type of videos requested. So today I'm gonna be doing some 6-inch schedule 40. I think we're gonna 60-10 the root, 70-18 filling cap. I just found out today we don't have no argon, and we're not getting argon until Thursday, which is pretty strange. When you like in Houston or any other place, if you need argon, you get it delivered that day. I'm guessing out here they do it a little bit different, but it is what it is. The only thing I'm pissed off about is that I didn't bring no welding shirt. I just got a hoodie on. You know, whenever you do TIG, there's no spark, so you can just weld with a long sleeve on. Hopefully I don't get out burnt up, but it is what it is. Anything else that y'all want to see, man, let me know. Drop it in the comments below. You know, any type of content y'all want me to push out, you know, I'll push that out for you. So man, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the field. I'm about to hurry up and get out the truck. This is the first one that I'm gonna do. It's just called a thermal weld. It's stainless with onto a carbon pipe, so you have to use a 308. I'm gonna be using a stainless stick. The pink ones always work the best. This is pretty tricky when you weld stainless. I know a lot of people can't figure it out, but if you're new to it, just use half the rod and switch onto a new one. Before you start, you want to make sure everything's leveled. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is make sure my flange is leveled. Too much. Okay, my flange is leveled, so now I'm about to tack the front right here. So I'm gonna push this back a little bit and put a tack in it. You always want to make sure that everything's leveled. So will throw you off. Okay, my flange is leveled, so now I gotta level this. Leveled, leveled. So now I'm gonna tag the back. So I got my north and south ready. Now I gotta do the east and west, and I'm gonna match it to this one. So right now it's leveled. It's a little off, I gotta come this way. Okay, we leveled, so I'm gonna put a tack on the east, then the west, and I'm gonna get ready to weld it. You hardly ever use stainless on the field. Well, stick stainless. We usually take them out, but since we don't got no argon today, I'm gonna just use it for this video. I'll never ever weld pipe with stick though, especially if we're getting X-rated. Like I said, for the rods, it's always best to use the pink ones. That's the brand that I feel like works the best for this compared to the other ones. Check it out. You know, it looks a little different than stick. No more gravy train for me. About to do that 6-inch up there. I'm gonna have to stand on that ladder because we really can't fit no scaffold boards in there. But the good thing about that one is that it's not getting X-rayed. It's just gonna be a vent pipe. So, all right, guys, I'm about to start welding this pipe. Before I get started, I will let you know, wear your safety harness. I don't have a safety harness because this is one of those jobs, and you will come across jobs where they're really not strict on safety. I'm able to record all these videos because they really don't care. Other job sites you will get run off for no safety harness and for having the camera out. But this is like a unique job. You have a few of those who are not that strict, but always wear your safety harness. I actually got fired before when I was working at LNG in Hackberry. I was at a job out there and I got fired for not being tied off. So this is something you want to think about. But before we get started, let me show you what I got. By the way, this is one of my pipe clamps that I made. I'll have it on the market pretty soon. They usually sell similar products about $200. I probably won't sell it for that much. I'll sell it for way less. It goes all the way from 2-inch to 6-inch pipe. I really like it. It's really lightweight. You can have it in your bucket or whatever if you're a single hand welder, and you can just put it back in there. It's better than the big old clamps that take up too much room. It'll be a good gift for a brother or a pipe fitter, or if you're a welder trying to fit. This comes real handy. Support your local welder. But I'll have those coming out pretty soon. That was just a little play version that I did just to test it out and tweak it up. The next ones that I do put on the market, I'll have it real nice. I'm gonna have everything made out of stainless, TIG welded. So yeah, so this pipe right here is pretty unique. As you can see, is in a pretty tight spot. It's gonna be really hard to get the backside. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to use my mirror. Hey D. Fuck man, I forgot I hate when you're working on the job site and you lose something or you forget something, you gotta clump all the way back down. But I'm gonna have to use a mirror to catch the back side of it. So, you know, when you get to the job, you want to learn as many skills as you can to make your job a lot easier. So that's probably what I'll do, just to weld the back side. This side's pretty easy. I'm welding on 3rd gear on my SA200, and I'm on like 30 on the remote. There should be more than enough heat to do the whole route. Since I don't have a helper, I'm not gonna have nobody going up and down, so I usually have it set about 30. So I'm about to get to it, guys. So I got my mirror set right here. So what I'm gonna do is just stand on this side and just drag that rod right there. As you can tell, I need a new mirror. I actually got a big old crack, and it's difficult whenever you got cracks because you have to just pay attention to one. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to the biggest one, which is down, so I don't lose sight of where I'm going. It's a little jammed up. I'm gonna go up to 40 so I can penetrate through all that. And once I get to here, it should be pretty easy. It's just a small spot right there that I can't get into. But whenever you do pipes like this that don't get x-rayed, it's the time for you to still do good work and learn how to weld in tight spots. So I'm gonna get to it, and I'm gonna show you how I do this shit. Let me show you how the back looks. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I did all that route, ready to go. I ain't make it. Look, I almost made it up. Oh well. I usually grind it, but I ain't gonna grind it right now, man. I'm ready to get out. It's fucking cold outside. Check it out. Done. Now I'm about to do my feeling hot. Like I said, I'm gonna just use 332 7018. I'm not even gonna grind the bead. I'm just get to it. Okay, I just did my hot packs, but basically that turned out to be my fill because I'm pretty much flush and ready to cap. A little rough. It's okay. You know, I'm standing on a 2-inch pipe, but I'm doing all this. Try to make the cap look better for the haters, because talking reckless, talking about can't weld. So I'm gonna try to make it look better. Another reason why you should get a clamp like this is you can easily rest your hand on here. You know, when you cap, you want to stay as steady as possible. So I have it mounted to my pipe right here. So whenever you put your elbow on it, so you can just put your elbow on it when you cap. You know, you want to keep it as steady as possible and just come with it. Okay, now that I did that part, all you gotta do is press it, move it on down onto where you like it at, you feel comfortable. Think I'm gonna leave it right there. Think I'll be able to wrap the pipe around. Once again, put your hand on it and get to work. Check it out, check it out. Look how straight I did that. What y'all think? I like it or y'all don't? Wonder what the haters gonna say. They always find something wrong with my welds. Now I gotta do that thumb part and hit the backside. Not really worried about the backside. Who gonna see it? I was gonna try to show y'all more, but my damn battery died. One thing about these GoPros, whenever the temperature drops, for some reason the battery dies instantly. So I have to keep 2 batteries charged so I can keep vlogging through my day. But I just finished that up. Now I'm about to go do some socket welds. Which pretty much gonna be probably it for the day. Probably got like 5 socket welds I have to do, not too much. But I'm pretty sure some of y'all asking yourself, Rico, what if I get a pipe like that and it needs to be x-rayed. I know I finished telling y'all this not getting x-rayed, it's just a vent pipe. It's not really critical at all. But what if you do get a pipe like that? Now, if they would have told me, hey Rico, we got a tight weld, it needs to be x-rayed, can you do it? This is what I would do differently. I would tell them, yeah, I could do it, but it needs to be tigged out. And the reason why I like to tig it out is because me personally, and my preference, you always want to do what you're more comfortable with and what you know will do good. I'll tell them, hey, I'd rather just tig it out. And the reason is because whenever you tig, you could have a gap in there, you can do your root through the gap. And once you get past the root, everything's gravy. You know, when it comes to stick, for me, in my case, I find like it's pretty difficult to know if you're really beating that, if you're really gonna be able to bead that 60-10 root in there nice enough to pass x-ray. With TIG, like I said, just look through the gap, feed it, and you can see inside, make sure everything's right before you send it off to get x-rayed. But that's my preference. Now, if you're new on the field, most likely they're gonna ask the most experienced guy if they can weld that, and they'll go on down the line until they can find somebody who will weld it. Now, if they can't find nobody, most likely they're gonna have to cut that weld out, take it out for you to weld it outside, then put it back in and redo that weld that they cut out. But most of the times, they'll, like I said, pick somebody. If they ask you, if you think you can do it, just tell them what you need so you can make sure that that pipe passes x-ray. I did a lot of tight welds before on where I did have to tell them, hey, I need to TIG it, or I need this removed, or this, that. But don't get scared, you know, and don't be afraid to say no, you can't weld it. A lot of guys will tell you straight up they can't weld it. Don't be afraid, and you know, whatever you need to do, let them know. So you'll come across welds like this. But most likely, guys, they'll pick the most experienced guy. And in this case, I'm the only welder at the job site, but they pretty much know me. They know what I like to do. And like I said, most of the tight welds, just make sure that I'm taking them out so I can check the root out, make sure everything's fine. But I'm about to go get set up for my other weld, and I'll let you know how I do these cycle welds. So far, I haven't been able to do much since we're almost done with the job site. It gets really slow, so it's kind of like a waiting game. We got almost all the tie-ins ready. All these welds are done. We are almost done with this. If you've been following my channel, when I first got here, we didn't have any of this. I think this is one of the last pieces we got left. Check out the stainless weld I did right here. Came out pretty good. Not too bad, but check out that root though. Y'all can see that. I'm not sure y'all can really see that. Check out that root though. This is pretty much it, guys. We ain't doing nothing for the rest of the day. This is how it is sometimes on the field. Sometimes you got a lot of work, sometimes you don't. Just like I said, since we almost done, you know, all the piping's in. It's pretty slow now. All the hectic work's done, so it's probably gonna be Cadillac from now on. But y'all seem to enjoy these videos. Anything else you want to see? I think tomorrow we're doing some more stainless. I'm not too sure, but let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to hit that like button. That really helps me out a lot with YouTube. But I'll see you on the next one. Peace.